There's been a lot said about immigration in recent days, particularly from places like podiums in Downing Street, but very little has been said from the places where these decisions land the hardest, places like in my constituency of Banffshire and Bucking Coast. There, immigration isn't just an abstract debate, it's a practical necessity. It's about having enough workers to staff our care homes, to keep seafood processing lines running, and to support our public services and local economy. These are real jobs, real communities, real people. And what the UK government is proposing will make their lives and livelihoods much, much harder. The White Paper isn't about supporting growth or meeting need, and it's certainly not about fairness. It's a political manoeuvre dressed up as policy, which is aimed at placating Reform UK, not about helping Scotland. And not certainly rural Scotland. We're seeing visa thresholds raised to degree level, English language requirements extended to dependents, settlement delayed from 5 years to 10, and crucially for us, the closure of the overseas care worker route. In areas like mine, that single change alone could devastate care provision. Services are already stretched, vacancy rates in social care are at their highest, and now a key recruitment route is being cut off with no plan to replace it, just vague promises of training and homegrown staff. But we've heard it before. And it's not just care. Our essential seafood industry, which feeds the country and exports globally, is again being treated as expendable. Processing facilities in my constituency rely heavily on migrant workers. They're already dealing with the legacy of Brexit, from lost labour to increased bureaucracy. And now we're being told the very workforce that has kept them going is no longer welcome. These aren't hypotheticals. They're conversations that I've had directly with employers who have genuine concerns. We're constantly told that migration should be controlled, but what's being proposed isn't controlled. It's restriction for the sake of restriction. It ignores Scotland's demographic reality. Our working age population is shrinking. Our birth rate is falling and our population is ageing. The National Records of Scotland and Fraser of Allender Institute have both been crystal clear. Inward migration is essential if we're to sustain our economy and our public services. The argument that we need to motivate more people into work falls flat when evidence shows, especially in my constituency, that the working age population numbers are simply just not all there. What we need is a migration system that reflects Scotland's needs, not Westminster's polling priorities and their culture war which sows division. We must reject hateful messaging and work together to ensure peace in our communities. And that's why I support the SNP Scottish Government's motion today, because it doesn't just reject the damage of this White Paper, it recognises the positive, vital contribution that migrants already make to our communities, our services and our economy. The contribution deserves recognising, not scapegoating. And I want to underline the need for urgent and meaningful engagement between the UK and Scottish governments. We cannot afford to be sidelined. If these rules go ahead without adaptation, it will be Scotland's businesses, care providers and families who pay the price.